down to this console. I love that this truck has the high center console instead of the seat right here. You have storage there, 2 cup holders. You squeeze this button here, and this can slide back to open up more storage underneath. It's very deep. I have a piece of trash in there I need to clean out. You can put your phones, 2 phones in these spots, and charge them. There's access where you can still charge your phone. I like to leave that slid forward. Very nice, comfortable armrest. This is the top of it. Corona times, gotta have a mask. And then you have just random keys and stuff. It does have this spot for your cord to come through if you're wanting to use another charger for your phone. Open up this bottom, and I'll turn the flash on. I'll be right. This is very cool. This is down inside. Under the lid you have all kinds of mathematical equations to help you out. But down here I think this is awesome. Every generation of the Dodge. 1st gen, 2nd gen, 3rd gen. That could be a 4th gen, but I think it's 3rd gen, 4th gen. Yeah, that is 4th gen, 3rd gen, 2nd gen, 1st gen. And I like to call this truck a 4.5 gen because they did change the interior a little bit and the grille a little bit, but the whole entire truck has been completely redone. Also, when you slide this back, it goes up under there. Very nice. I like this center console. You have 2 cup holders back here, and these slots right here are actually for holding an iPad. So if you have kids in the back seat, you can put an iPad right there and they can watch a movie. Last thing up front, you hit this button here, you have storage in there. There is a light, which is hard to see in the daytime. You have storage down here, owner's manual. Up here should be the last part. You can let your tailgate down with this button. Turn your interior lights off with this button. Turn your interior lights on with this button. And this is the rear window, rear sliding window with this button here. Very nice. And they moved the garage door openers right here in the sun visor. Still have a mirror. Very nice. Just like my old 2012, you can adjust your pedals right here on the side of the steering column. You can adjust your steering wheel there. We'll take a look at the back seat. It's definitely a hot one today. That's outside temperature. This is the back seat. Very nice leather. You can fold this seat up. Fold these flaps out. You have a flat surface if you want to throw a suitcase or something in there. Also, there's a light underneath the seat that shines down. Underneath the seat, you have these flaps. There's storage in there. Underneath the floor mats, once again, I love these floor mats. Very impressed with the floor mats. pull up. On both sides, underneath the floor mats, is storage compartments. Some people say they're also coolers because they have the liners, but I just use them for storage. This mat snaps right back in place and stays still. And there's a button down here where that snaps in place. We have vents in the back. They feel very nice. Little storage area here. USB ports. 115 outlet. Pockets in the back of the seats. Armrest in the center of the seats with 2 more cup holders. I think that's very nice. We'll check out the leg room. I am 5'9", and I have a good amount of room. I would say 8 inches maybe. Plenty of leg room, very comfortable back seat. Speakers up on the roof. They move the light from back there to in the middle. I think that's nice. This truck does have a rear defrost window. My 2012 did not have that. We're over on the passenger side now. Both those fold up, same thing. Fold these flaps up. You have more storage, or a flat space. I think that's very interesting that it keeps the cup holders open in case somebody's riding in the driver's side rear seat. Still keeps the cup holder open. Under this side you have a sub, and I guess this part of the sub box. Like I said, my 2012 had a sub under the seat that looked exactly like this, but this system sounds 10 times better than what was in my 2012. I don't know if it's better door speakers or what, but it sounds great. Also, I don't know what they changed, but I just lifted this seat and these buckles did not fall in. That is so aggravating. Every time you fold the seat up, having to fish the buckles back up. Here's what the door panel looks like. Nice grab handle to get in. And I'm going to leave the steps on this truck. I guess I'm just getting old. Very impressed. I think Ram is stepping up their game every year. These trucks, they got rid of the double U-joint. I went to a for the front drive shaft. This is with the truck running. So very quiet. Single piece drive shaft. Truck down the road so you can see how the truck shifts gears. This does have the Aisin transmission, and so far I love the Aisin transmission. Every truck I've had in the past that's been a 4th gen had the 68 RFE. Me personally, I never had problems out of the 68 RFE, but I never liked it. I never liked how it shifted, and it just did not feel like a very stout transmission. But then again, I never had problems out of it. I know a lot of people do, but I think that transmission has a lot to do with how you drive it. Before I bought this truck, everybody was talking about the Aisin transmission shifting horribly, and When I test drove this truck, it really did shift horribly, but I wanted to go ahead and get the high output engine and the Aisin transmission because I feel like they're just stronger. Well, the transmission's stronger and people have less problems out of the Aisin transmission, and I felt like I could deal with rough shifting if I could have peace of mind where anytime I hook to a trailer I can pull anything I want to pull. So here's my thoughts on the Aisin transmission. The first 60 miles that I put on this truck, it did shift pretty rough, but the truck now has 1,000 miles on it and it shifts great. I have zero complaints about this Aisin transmission shifting. It does defuel in first to second gear and second to third gear, but other than that, it's smooth. I don't have any complaints. It feels like it's solid. It's right where I want it.